Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome to Umpqua National. This is Honey Badger Hacker's course entry for the 2022 National Treasure Contest hosted by TGC Tours, and his course is based on the Oregon region. So let's have a look at the course settings. We're leaving everything at default. Fairways and greens are normal, the green speeds are fast, time of day is morning and the weather is overcast. Let's check out the tee options. There are two tee options. We will be swinging from the white tees, which are playing 7,058 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. Thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to smash the subscribe button, and if you are enjoying the content, leave a like. So here we are on the opening hole. It's going to be a par 5. Looks like that second shot could be treacherous over the water into that island green if we can get there in 2. But there's a tiny slow. That's going to work out well. It's just going to find the right hand side of the fairway. And that's going to leave an inviting shot across the water. 262 yards. 4 mile per hour wind. I think we can comfortably reach there with a good shot. Water in play here though. Just playing for the right hand side of the pin. Oh, there's a tiny slow. Couldn't have struck that any better. I think I am going to miss the slope. It's probably going to leave me a nasty downhill putt for eagle. But at least I am on the dance floor. Good way to start. Oh, this putt is breaking both ways here. This is really going to swing from left to right at my feet and hopefully turn back. Green speeds are 179, so they are fairly slick. Certainly favouring the left hand side of the flag here. It's a good putt line. That should start to comfortably turn back. We've gave it a chance, I tell you what. Just hit it a little bit too firm. That could be a testing putt for the birdie. 11 footer. Just going right hand side off the cup here, and hopefully it holds its line.
Could be a good one.
That drops right into the centre of the cup, and we do kick things off here with a birdie. I do hope I am pronouncing the name of the course properly. It is a tongue twister. Hole number 2. Downhill par 4. Hopefully we can carry these fairway bunkers right in the middle of the driver here. It's another tiny slope. It should work out. I did say in my previous video, the John Deere Classic round 1, and apologies for not getting the final video up of the final round. I just didn't have time. That I was going to do a swing calibration. I haven't. I've just not had time. But let's see if we can land this 9-iron just short of the pin. And hopefully it does sit down next to the flag stick. There's a laser beam, perfect. Yardage should be good. This should kick left and up towards the flag stick. And that's a fantastic approach shot. It is going to give me a birdie opportunity from 7 feet out. This putt is going to swing from right to left. Played it dead weight, and it just holds its line on the left hand side. And we do kick things off here with back-to-back birdies, which is always a good sign. Hole number 3. Downhill par 3, but there is a helping slope here. I'm just going to deal off 7-iron, try and play for this slope to the left hand side of the green and let the ball filter down. Oh, it's a red slope. And that was all me. I just did not follow through on the downswing there. Hence the huge red slope. And now we're just looking to get up and down. There is a helping slope just at the front of the green. If we can get there, that should trickle down there. It just got over that mound past the bunker. It's going to be a missable putt for the par save though. 8 footer. This is a tough putt. Turning from left to right. It should turn. It does turn. And that is a fantastic up and down par save after that terrible tee shot. But we're only in hole number 4, and it's clear to see the Arctic Fury comparisons. It really is amazing how many designers this man inspires. But there's a good tee shot. That's going to find the centre of the fairway, and that's going to leave me nothing more than a wedge into this green. Sadly, still no news in PGA Tour 2K23, which is rather concerning. Huge slope defending the flag stick here if you are short, but I'm just going to try and land this right next to the pin. A lot of loft and backspin in this pitch and wedge. Really need to put a good stroke in this. We do. There's a perfect. That ball should sit down almost instantly. It's done exactly that. What a fantastic approach shot.
Good stuff.
It's left me a 4-foot
Setting
putt,
up here with a 4-foot putt.
which is going to turn. We're just going to play this firm.
Going.
And it is a fantastic start to this round. 3 birdies and a par. And I will move on to hole number 5.
Brought things down to 3 under after that one.
This is a par 4.
Fly here on the 5th.
Playing 434 yards, down 15 feet, so it is a slightly elevated tee box. But look at this for a hole. Absolutely stunning. Water and bunkers in play here. Love the gorse work that's surrounding the river. But I'm just going to try and play the wind here and find the left centre of that fairway. There's a tiny fast. Hopefully we've got the legs to carry the bunker. It's a fantastic tee shot. Really swinging well so far, bar that red fast, which was all me. And we've boomed at 321 yards. So 9 iron into this 4-mile-per-hour wind. It's a favourable tee position. I'm just going to apply a lot of topspin to this 9 iron. Try and land it short of the flagstick. There's a laser beam, perfect. This is tracking well. This should have the legs to comfortably run out. It's in the hole. It is in the hole. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic approach shot for the eagle. Let's take another look at that. That really is one hell of a golf shot. Lipped out, but just dropped. The hole accepted that and no more. And we do move to 5 under. Really enjoyed that one. Those are the kind of shots you guys have not been seeing enough of on the channel the last few rounds. But hole number 6, this is drivable in certain weather conditions. A real risk-reward hole. I'm just going to try and take this down the left-hand side of the green. Certainly not going to get near the pin. There's a red fast. That's going to find the heavy rough here on the left-hand side. Is it going to kick into the bunker? Sadly not. This is going to be a horrible shot depending on the lie. It's not the best of lies. I'm going to try and go Sam wedge, full backspin, play the slope at my feet and the slope in the green, and hopefully give myself a birdie opportunity here. This is a tough shot. Oh, it's a red slope. 9 times out of 10 that happens for me. If I get a red fast, I try and slow things down, and it's a red slope. And this is now going to be a tough putt for the birdie. 34 feet. Uphill. Swinging from left to right. We're going to do well just to get this close and hopefully get the par save. I don't think I've hit that firm enough. It's actually a decent weight.
Good stroke on that one.
Probably one of the easiest holes in the course so far, and we failed to birdie it. But a real risk-reward tee shot there. So I do remain at 5 under. Hole number 7. Short par 4 once again. Good tee shot. And this should be nothing more than a pitch into the green. Very mild wind conditions here today. It's a baby fast. We did apply a good bit of deal off. Loving the rock work there on the left hand side. Once again, clearly Arctic Fury inspired.
Nice shot.
But the planting in this course is fantastic. It's been done to a high standard, and it must have been so time consuming to execute this. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of backspin here. 74 yards, up 20 feet. I would rather be long at the pin and hopefully spin it back. It's a tiny slope. That's long, by the way. It should start to spin back though. Didn't generate any spin. Wow. Quite surprised at that. Normally I get a bit of backspin action with these wedges. But let's see if we can drain this putt. Downhill 5 inches. Is that going to turn? It should turn. It's on a good line. It's another fantastic putt right into the heart of the cup. I do move to 6 under par. And so far so good around this fantastic golf course. But hole number 8, wide fairway to work with here. Probably the widest fairway off the course so far. Aiming for the centre off that fairway. There's a tiny slope. It's going to edge over to the right hand side, but plenty of room to work with. And this is going to be a longer approach shot onto the dance floor. So 205 yards, up 27 feet. This is a long par 4. I'm just going to try and feed this in from right to left with my 4 hybrid. It's a baby fast. It's going to work though. It's quite a tough pin to get near. That should start to turn towards the flag. It is going to be a lengthy putt. 35 feet. Downhill by 1 foot. The problem with this is the more right I go, the more it's going to turn. This is a real precision putt. Just going to play it dead weight. Certainly got the weight. Now that should start to turn and keep turning. This has got a real chance. It does drop right on the edge, and what a fantastic putt that is to get us to 7 under par. So we are clearly cutting this course up on master swing difficulty. So hole number 8, the final hole of the front 9. It's a fairly short par 3. There is a backstop that we can use here. I think we're just going to have to go 6 iron here. And I'm going to play for that backstop. Just applying a good bit of loft and a little bit of backspin. 3 mile per hour wind should help me as well. We get the perfect. Hopefully this has got the legs to get up that slope and back down towards the pin. That should start to work its way back now. It really is a fantastic tee shot. It is going to set up a birdie opportunity. Pin high as well. 11 feet out. Slightly downhill. Should comfortably turn left at the last second. That should turn. Come on, ball. Oh, it tried to. It just slipped out, and that's a disappointing putt. The bead's certainly moving a lot slower there just in front of the cup. But we are going to remain at 7 under. You know you're playing well when you're disappointed at not being 8 under through the front 9 on master swing difficulty. So hole number 10. It's another gorgeous looking hole. Look at the views just out with the course. I'm just going to play for the long bottleneck fairway down the left hand side. Tiny slow, hopefully that avoids all hazards. But what a stunning looking course this is. Picture perfect. Some of these views really are artistic.
You've got about 130 yards to go here.
It's 132 yards in, 4 mile per hour wind. Wow, don't want to be short of the pin here. This is a tiered green. Anything short of that slope, the ball's going to work its way down. This should be perfect, you know. This should get a firm bounce. There's the firm bounce. And we are really throwing darts at some of these flag sticks, guys. This is going to be another birdie. We get to 8 under par, and it could be better, you know, bar a few putts. But really enjoying this round. Even if I was 2 over here, this is a fantastic golf course. Tabletop green here. Defended by water and bunkers. I'm really in between clubs. I'm going to try and draw this 4 hybrid in and hopefully lose a little bit of distance against the wind. There's another perfect. We really are swinging well. The draw's kicking in. It's still going to be long, but I'm absolutely loving the rock work, guys. I know I've mentioned it before, but the planting on this course must have taken forever. And this is a tough downhill putt. 26 feet out. There's a lot of movement on this. This ball's really going to slip from right to left downhill. This one's all on weight. But we are putting really, really well the last 10 rounds. Bar the odd phantom and ghost break. This ball should keep feeding towards the cup. This has got half a chance. And it's another fantastic putt for the birdie. We are really putting on a putting masterclass here. It's a side of my game that since my new improved internet has certainly become more consistent. Can we take the opposite fairway here? That would leave me a long shot in, but it is an easier tee shot. I'm just going to have to deal off driver here. I'm trying to find the centre of the fairway. Water isn't playing on the left hand side here. Oh, it's a red fast. That could well find the water. At worst, or at best, this is heavy rough. And it's going to be a horrible lie at my feet. Yeah, this is awkward. Certainly not reaching the green in 2 now, so I'm just going to try and hack this out of here with 5 iron. And leave myself an approach shot. This ball should kick right, but that slope at my feet really moved me left there. We did pull off a tiny fast. A lot of work to do here just to get the birdie. Once again, the pin defended with slopes, but pitch and wedge should be good with the 3 mile per hour wind behind me. That's another slight fast. Yardage is going to be good, but that'll be about 10 feet left of the flag stick at least.
Okay, we're on the green.
19 feet, wow. It just shows you how punishing these slight fasts are. This putt's breaking both ways here. Can we go and drain another tough putt? That should start to turn back. Have we hit it? Have we hit it? I didn't hit it. I had the line to. That's a disappointment. We will remain at 9 under, but that all came from that poor tee shot. I hate par and par 5s. And we will move on to hole number 13. This is playing 456 yards. It's another large fairway here, but look at this for a hole. I just love this course, guys. What a fantastic layout. It really is fantastic. It offers everything. Beauty, great playability, risk-reward holes, and scoring opportunities if you are playing well. I've applied too much fade. That's going to find the bunker. Hopefully it's the bunker, not the heavy rough. Wow, it is the heavy rough. I would have much preferred the bunker. It's actually not the worst of lies, though. I'm just going to try and play for this helping slope on the right-hand side of the green. Hopefully 5 irons enough club to get there. We do get the perfect. Has it got the legs to find this slope, which should hopefully feed me towards the pin? It's actually just going to come up short. It's going to leave me a longer putt than I would have liked, but we are putting well. So anything on the dance floor at the moment feels like it could be a birdie opportunity. 22 feet, downhill. Once again, a lot of movement in these putts. Just going to play it as dead weight. Play the break of the green. I think I've underhit that, you know. I have underhit it. Never really had it on the line anyway. But we are going to tap this in, which we do for the par. And I'm going to remain at 9 under par. So hole number 14. This looks like it could well be drivable. It is a short par 4. And that's a favourable wind here, just holding me up enough. Hopefully we can find the back right of the green. It's a tiny slope.
Oh yeah, that's a gutsy play.
That is tracking well. There is a helping backstop here that should keep this on the green. That should start to come back towards the hole, you know. It's going to set up another eagle opportunity.
Look at this. Driving that
I said it before, loving the risk-reward element of some of these holes. That could have went so wrong if we didn't hit it well. That should turn. That should turn. It does turn. It's our second eagle off the round, and with that I do move to 11 under par.
Sitting at 11 under. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole.
And hole number 15, par 3, short par 3. Loving the variations. No hole seems the same on this course. Just applied a tiny bit of draw. Oh, there's a slow. It's going to keep it right. I think we're going to fail to find the green here. We do fail to find the green, but it's not the worst of outcomes. It's going to be a difficult chip shot from the heavy rough on that slope. Don't want to be too greedy here. I would rather be short of the flagstick than long. That did not come out as well as I had hoped, and that is going to leave me a pretty straightforward putt for the par though from 6 feet out. But loving the variation of the golf course. Like I say, no hole feels the same or plays the same, and that's a huge credit to the designer. But hole number 16, I think this is the last of the par 5s. I'm going to try and take this down the left-hand side of the fairway, avoiding the hazards that are in play. There's a tiny slow. Don't say it's going to be another hazard we find. I think that's heading right for the bunker this time. That's a pity. But the one thing I have noticed here, the hazards are in play for the longer drivers, which is quite refreshing. Certainly not going to get there in 2. I would love to take that on, guys, but with that lie percentage at my feet, it just wouldn't get there. So just going to loft up 3 wood, play it out down the right hand side, and hopefully leave myself a pitch or a splash. Yeah, we took the right option there. That wouldn't have found the dance floor. May have found the fairway just short off it. Once again, beautiful view of the rock work there. And let's see if we can pitch this one close. Yardage should be made for this. We do get it perfect. That should sit down almost instantly, get in the hole. Almost another hole out eagle. And it's going to be a tap-in birdie. And I do get to 12 under par. But this really is a fantastic golf course, which allows for enjoyable, relaxing golf.
teeing up
And look
now
at this for
on the
another hole.
17th.
Absolutely stunning. Love the little riverbed flowing through the course. It really is a work of art. Now let's see if we can find the centre off the fairway here. Good drive here, and it's going to leave us a wedge into the green. Tiny fast. It looks like this should kick over to the right hand side. There we go. And that is hopefully going to find the fairway. So 89 yards, 17 feet up. This pitch shot should be made for it. Just playing the left hand side of the pin due to the slope that's on the right hand side. There's a laser beam, perfect. This should get a firm kick. And we've played that really, really well. It's going to ensure we have a tap-in birdie opportunity. But anything on the right-hand side of the flag there could have worked its way off the green. It's another birdie. And we do manage to get to 13 under par with the final hole of the round coming up. And what a finishing hole this is. This really is a magnificent golf course. It's a must-play course. Just going to try and fade this from left to right and find the centre off the fairway. There's a perfect. Really happy with how I've swung today. Look at the views off there in the distance once again, guys. It really is fantastic. I cannot praise this course enough. So 185 yards, up 14 feet, into the wind. I'm just going to apply a little bit of de-loft and topspin to this 5-iron and hopefully run this up towards the pin. It's another perfect. Clubhouse off there in the distance. This should have the legs to get up there. Come on, ball. Come on, ball. Starting to feed away from the cup. It is going to be a birdie opportunity. Probably about 20 feet out.
Okay, this one's
20 feet out, bang on. It's not the most difficult of putts, you know. This one's all on weight. Not a lot of movement here. Have we got the weight? We've got the line. Have we got the weight? We do have the weight, and what a way to finish. What a fantastic course. What a fantastic round. A 57 on Master Swing difficulty. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
PGA Tour 2K21. See you next time.